Minister with responsibility for infrastructure has confirmed that the builder of the new cruise pier at Port Zante, Bastia, has made a claim for increased costs, which has been denied by the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, SCASPA. Speaking in the 30th July sitting of the National Assembly, Minister Ian Patches-Libert confirmed weeks of rumors that the engineers had encountered an undersea physical impediment to the cruise pier construction that will take several millions of dollars to resolve. Minister Patches-Libert said Casper turned down the contractor's request.
It's important to inform the nation that the contractor is claiming, Mr. Speaker, a further $7.8 million through unforeseeable physical conditions, and this has been fully denied by the client's SCASPA. The matter is referred to arbitration, Mr. Speaker, under Clause 20.6 of the General Conditions of the Contract.
SCASPA and the Canadian Commercial Corporation signed the contract on the 22nd November 2019 for the construction of the second cruise pier at Port Zante. Libert said SCASPA rejected paying the increased costs because such was the responsibility of the contractor to carry.
And interestingly, Mr. Speaker, it reads as well, contract and construction performance risk is borne by CCC. Therefore, any potential costs or time overruns are managed between CCC and JV driver at no risk to SCASPA. Mr. Speaker, that speaks for itself.
Minister of Infrastructure, speaking in the National Assembly of St. Kitts and Nevis. Glenn Barth for SKN Newsline. The recent High Court decision regarding the regenerative stem cell operations which were being carried out at the JN France General Hospital is a watershed moment, said Dr. Terence Drew, chairman of the St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party. Information reaching SKN Newsline is that Justice Eddie Ventros has ordered the release of cabinet documents on the matter in a case of current Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris against former Prime Minister Dr. Denzil Douglas. Prime Minister Harris is accusing Dr. Douglas of libel during a speech Dr. Douglas delivered on 22nd of June 2016. However, the defense for Dr. Douglas asked the court to allow their access to pertinent cabinet documents relating to the startup of the St. Kitts Institute of Regenerative Medicine and the subsequent import and use of umbilical cord blood products. The High Court judge, Justice Ventros, ruled that the cabinet documents relating to the institute must be released by 2nd August 2019. But the St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party chairman said at least the court will know what occurred and would strengthen what the Labour Party had been saying all along. According to Dr. Drew, the procedures to authorize the activities of the Institute for Regenerative Medicine never should have happened.
And I keep saying that the government has to answer. And this is such a serious violation that led to the forced resignation of the then CMO, Dr. Patrick Martin, who refused to accept that this blood can be infused in people here without having passed through his office with the proper testing and other measures taking place to protect the health of the population. And so I'm very pleased with this ruling, and I will continue to follow up on it, because healthcare in our country must be at a level so that our people can be protected.
Chairman of the St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party, Dr. Terence Drew. I'm Glenn Barth for SKN Newsline. The Solid Waste Management Corporation, SWMC, will introduce a new garbage collection system starting on the 1st of August 2019. The announcement was made by Minister Eugene Hamilton, under whose ministry falls the SWMC. Speaking at the 30th July sitting of the National Assembly, Minister Libert said the model will apply to the collection of household waste only.
They will be doing door-to-door collection. It's a door-to-door collection model, where garbage collection will be done twice per week. To accomplish this, Mr. Speaker, what Solid Waste did was to create a zoning, a mapping of the country. And perhaps, Mr. Speaker, sometime I'll give you a copy, but they created 27 zones. And from those 27 zones, 13 of which SWMC now services, The others, of course, are done by individual contractors. To ensure that the service is efficient, they've applied certain rules and invited those people who are collecting the waste not to commingle household waste with the other waste. They will be paid, of course, Mr. Speaker, by performance. It is for the first time that some of them are knowing what their cost of doing the operation is. It must be emphasized here that the new service will only collect household waste, not construction and demolition waste, not hazardous material, not white goods, not tires, not metal, or human and animal waste. Commercial waste will continue to be collected on a separate arrangement involving a private contractor.
SWMC will employ inspectors to ensure that quality service is provided on a consistent basis. Glenn Bart for SKN Newsline.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're fully covered after an accident, the security of your home and everything in it that means so much to you. And knowing that even when the weather does its worst, you and your family are covered. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
How does it feel when you got that feeling? You got the flavor you love. How does it feel when you know you're not dreaming? There is nothing above. So good when you're feeling nice. So good it tastes just right. So good the place to be. So good it's KFC.
How you feel when things come together? How you feel when everything nice? How you feel when you're up on your ends with your friends? Everybody holding a vibe now. How you feel when things come together? How you feel when everything nice? How you feel when you savor the flavor, the feeling you get when you taste every bite?
So good when you get that meal. So good is the way you feel. So good at the time of day. So good is what you say. So good when you dance all night. So good it tastes just right. So good the place to be. So good it's KFC.
In today's world, so many ordinary businesses pass themselves off as something special. But what's really special is what you're looking for. Don't settle for anything less. Inspiring women to be their own kind of beautiful. Offering a comfortable place to shop for quality products and excellent service. We have everything you need. Looking for fashion? We have top quality jewelry. For makeup? We have them. Black Opal, Revlon, perfume, and much more. Lucky Cosmetics Hair and Beauty Supply Store. We carry an extensive collection of hair and beauty products to look your best. We are located at the Circus Taxi Stand, Bastille St. Kitts. Call us at 869-466-7541.
Meridian Medical Pharmacy is the best place to get your pharmaceutical products. We make filling prescriptions easy. Our well-stocked pharmacies are ready to serve you. Check us for medical supplies, skin products, supplements, and so much more. Ask about flu vaccines. At Meridian Medical Pharmacy, we are focused on offering a professional, personalized pharmacy experience. Our service is personal, compassionate, and friendly. Located at our state-of-the-art medical facilities at the corner of South Independence Square Street and Adlam Street, downtown Bastille St. Kitts. And now we have a new branch on Frigate Bay Road in the Sugars Complex. Call 465-5096 and 465-3306 or email pharmacy@meridianmedcons.com. Visit Meridian Medical Pharmacy today and experience professional customer care and fast prescription fill-in service. Meridian Medical Pharmacy. Lester Hanley, the chef de missions of the St. Kitts and Nevis Pan Am Games delegation, is reporting that things are progressing well at the Athletes Village in Lima, Peru. The full team arrived since July 21st and have been settling inside the Athletes Village. We spoke to Mr. Hanley inside the village on Wednesday.
We've had a very good experience since arriving here on the 21st of July. We've gone through a process of making sure that all of our spaces are adequate. The spaces that have been allocated to us, there's certain things that we have to have in place. So we've been taking that time out with the assistance from the NOC services, making sure that everything was in place. As of now, I really can't complain with the accommodations.
It's pretty cold in Peru. At the time of the writing of this story, the temperature was 17 degrees Celsius in the vicinity of the village. But that is a challenge that the athletes have been handling quite well, according to Mr. Hanley.
We've been layering up, to be quite frank. We have gone out and we've gotten them some heaters. So we've taken the measures to keep them as comfortable as possible. The organizing committee has provided blankets for them, etc. It's their winter, and we have to recognize that is just. It's nothing that we are subjected to alone. Everybody has the same conditions, and we're trying to make the best of it.
Another challenge has been getting to the various locations and scheduling times for training. This, the chef de missions noted, was also sorted out.
As of now, it's been going well. There was some teething pains when the games started, but I think they've worked that out. The challenge now is some closures of training venues as we get ready for competition. They're moving from training venues to actual competition stadiums. And for the teams to practice, they've got to schedule their practice times. So that's all being worked out with sports information and the different managing committees for the different venues. So I think the challenge for us here would be the distances that we have to travel. For instance, if I were to be leaving the village where we are now, to go to the airport to pick up a member of the team or someone from our delegation. Transit time was normally 2 hours. They've cut that down now to about an hour and a half. If it's really bad traffic, we could see transit times of approaching 2.5 to 3 hours. So that has been our biggest challenge. The services, in terms of the NOC services and the people that are working with us, they're wonderful. I have no complaints with them.
Because of the cold climate, the athletes have been mostly indoors, according to Mr. Hanley.
One of the pluses for us, it's really a minus, but it's a plus, it's the temperature, the weather. So they've basically stayed indoors a lot. In other villages, they'll be out and about, they'll be at gaming centers, they'll be moving about, they'll be going shopping, they'll be all over the place. And we'd have to track them that way, make sure we know where everybody is. But because of the weather, most of them have stayed indoors. We came prepared for that. We brought them things like fire sticks and the different gaming stuff that they would walk with. So they're pretty much entertained. They go out, they get their meals, they come back in, they've got movies, they've got games, they've got other things to keep them occupied. And plus they're still on training schedule, so Coach Wilkinson has them. Right now they're out at training, so Coach Wilkinson has them for at least half of the day. And then they're with us for the afternoon and the evening here at the office.
Despite Peru being a Spanish-speaking country, Mr. Hanley noted communications have been seamless due largely to the assistance assigned to St. Kitts and Nevis.
So each NOC has what's called NOC assistants. We have been fortunate to have 2 interpreters in our pool, both fluent in Spanish and in English. So it's made it very easy for us to communicate on the ground here. Generally, most persons in Peru do speak some English. Might be limited, but they can communicate.
Mr. Hanley believes the Pan Am Games provides an opportunity for St. Kitts Nevis athletes to qualify for the Olympics once they medal or meet qualification requirements. Representing St. Kitts and Nevis are 400-meter hurdler Rianda Richards, Chanel Crook in the women's 100 meters, Jason Rogers in the men's 100 meters, and Jermaine Francis in the high jump. Reporting from Lima, Peru for the St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee and SKN Newsline, I'm Andre Huey. With just days to go before the athletics program begins, now the 2019 Pan Am Games, President of the St. Kitts and Nevis Olympic Committee, Alfonso Bridgewater, has high hopes for the 4 St. Kitts Nevis athletes that will be representing the federation in Lima, Peru. He noted that just to qualify for the Games was a feat in and of itself, considering the stringent qualifying standards set by Pan Am Sports, the organizers of the Games.
This time around for the Pan Am Games, we tend to participate primarily in track and field. So that's something we have to change as we go on in the future. We have already begun to change in terms of the assistance we provide. So you're not only getting sprinters, you're also getting hurdlers, and you have a high jump. So that's one good thing about this particular team. Even though it's only 4 strong, you have a hurdler, you have a high jumper, and you have sprinters. And that's something we want to impress upon the Track and Field Association, that we don't only think sprinters. If they come through, so much the better. The other point I should make about this Lima 2019 Pan Am Sports is that there were quite a lot of emphasis, not just on people making a qualifying time or people making the qualifying height or distance, but you had to do it within a particular time within the last year. And not only that, the people who got invited, even though they had qualifying times to the games, had to be in the top 24, the top 14, the top 18, the top 30, so to speak, in a lot of the events in which we take part. So it made it even more difficult.
Representing St. Kitts and Nevis are Rihanna Richards, a 400-meter hurdler. Chanel Crook will compete in the 100 meters women, Jason Rogers in the men's 100 meters, and Jermaine Francis in the high jump. Mr. Bridgewater spoke of the attributes of each athlete.
In the case of Jason Rogers, who was a medalist, a silver medalist at last year's Central American and Caribbean Games, and I think this might be his third Pan Am sports outing, so to speak, he would have his pride to protect. But he has an extra challenge on him. I am aware of the fact that he was out injured for most of the year and would have one disadvantage going into these games, in the fact that he didn't have as much competitive outings as he would have liked prior to this game. In Chanel's case, she'd been out on the competitive market for a long time. In St. Kitts, she don't seem to have as much competition as she would. I, for one, didn't think she probably had as much competition preparation as she ought to as well. It's going to be exposure time for the high jumper, Jermaine Francis. Is quite a talent, but having people around who could assist as readily and as technically as needed for high jump is a challenge for St. Kitts and Nevis. He certainly needs an opportunity to go somewhere where he could get more competition than he gets at home and in the region.
Meanwhile, Mr. Bridgewater, who is also an executive member of Pan Am Sports, commended the local organizing committee of Lima 2019.
Lima did an excellent job. They had some hurdles to cross from time to time. We had changes in government, so that always poses a problem for executive committee as well as organizing committee. So they had those troubles. When you move from one government to the next, they had elections and then there were some issues with budget. But the president that we have in Nevin Ellick, he's an architect by profession, so that helped. And we had various commissions, a commission which is involved in coordination, there's a commission which is involved with the technical aspect, and we introduced a new commission this time around called the infrastructure, because at one stage the infrastructures are very much behind. But they got it done. They worked hard, and credit to Lima, Peru, the government, the overall government, the provincial government, the mayor, and all the other people they put in place. We were surprised when we saw what was happening. At one point, people were of the view 2 years ago, this is not going to happen. And they actually did it. The village we have, the accommodation of the village is superb. They can't do much about the weather. As chilly as it is, that's the nature of it. We're in the winter. But in terms of the infrastructure, the accommodation, the food, they're doing very well.
He said there have been some challenges, but the organizing team has moved quickly to have those resolved.
Some niggling problems when you go from time to time where the hot water might not be working at a venue and people want to use it. There may be issues with the water not flowing with as much power as it should. There may have been instances where the electricity were in and out. But as soon as you raise the problems, they get attended to.
St. Kitts and Nevis will bow into action on August 6th in the women's 100 meters, women's 400 meter hurdles, and men's 100 meters. The first event begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 3 p.m. Peruvian Time. The high jump is scheduled for August 9th. For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at digitalprintskn. Digital Print Plus for all your printing needs at the best quality.
Online radio has never been this great. It's Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Tune in for Caribbean music and programs, news, sports, entertainment, vibrant discussions, and much more. Tune into programs like Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett, live on weekday mornings. Let's Talk St. Kitts and Nevis with Andre Huey. The Caribbean News Hour and The Quiet Storm with Magic Man. Tune in to great music to inspire you each day, only on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at www.voiceofthecaribbean.net or on our Android mobile app in the Google Play Store. Just search Voice of the Caribbean. We're also on TuneIn Radio. Voice of the Caribbean Radio, reaching the Caribbean and beyond. Check our website for program listings.
Banners, commercial signs, decal printing, canvas print, license plates, posters. We at Multigraphics are dedicated to providing quality products and service to our customers. Our team takes pride in the craftsmanship and is passionate about its work. Every job, large or small, is important. Most of our customers come to us through referrals. That's because our number one priority is service. We serve a wide variety of customers, such as restaurants, retail stores, manufacturers, trucking companies, and many more. Our capabilities include design, production, and installation. How can we help? We are located at Bird Rock at the Woods Right compound. Call us at 869-763-1511 or 784-491-7599. Multigraphics.
Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today.
Want to promote your business or event to a vast growing audience? Then advertise with SKN Newsline and get a comprehensive package for our advertising services. When you advertise with us, we promote your business or event on multiple platforms, both online and offline, including our sister radio station, Voice of the Caribbean Radio, our Facebook pages, and affiliate networks and offline marketing. That's effective, creative, and unprecedented. Simply put, we offer what our competitors don't at a really affordable price. So visit our office on Central Market Street, Basse-Terre, and speak to one of our knowledgeable and friendly sales representatives, or call 765-7254, 668-9013, or 665-7496. Get your message out on SKN Newsline and our affiliate network of marketing tools. Marketing done creatively.